What would you do if you found out something you cherished was possessed? Would you try and throw it away? Destroy it? Maybe sell it to some unsuspecting buyer? And how did it become haunted in the first place? Those are the questions we're going to ask as we explore those very objects. Some you might be familiar with, others so obscure that they've been lost to the sands of time until now. I'm your host, Evan O'Hare. Welcome to Haunted Objects. Before you buy that trinket at a garage sale or accept that family inheritance, take a look at these haunted objects and decide for yourself if you believe.
Thanks for watching Haunted Objects. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and click the bell so you can be notified when new episodes of Haunted Objects goes live. Now back to the show.
The English royals can boast not just one curiously sinister gem in their collection, but a handful. For example, the Black Prince's ruby. This one is the blood red stone in the center of the imperial state crown. The imperial state crown is the crown that the monarch wears as they leave Westminster Abbey after the coronation. It is also used on formal occasions, most notably the state opening of Parliament. It carries another gruesome history, having been in the possession of England's rulers since the 14th century. The stone was originally found in the tomb of the Sultan of Granada, torn from his corpse by Pedro the Cruel, King of Castile. Perhaps the first bout of misfortune came when his half-brother attacked him in an effort to take over the crown. Pedro, in turn, appealed to Edward of Woodstock, a famous knight at the time, later to be known as the Black Prince, for protection. He gave it to him and helped successfully halt an attempted challenge to the throne. In exchange for his assistance, Edward received the fateful stone. Unfortunately, Don Pedro died just 3 years later, and Edward died before inheriting the English throne. When his father died, Edward's son, King Richard II, inherited the throne and the jewel. He also inherited the curse that came with it and was murdered when he was just 21 years old. The Black Prince's ruby passed through the hands of several English rulers who died under tragic circumstances before being inherited by the Tudors. An inventory of the jewels belonging to Henry VIII included mention of what historians concur is the same stone. The days of the Cromwell brought back the dismantling and dispersion of the crown and its jewels. Exactly what happened to the gem during that time remains unclear, but when King Charles II was restored to the throne, the stone was returned to the royal treasury, and it's been in royal hands ever since, as part of the imperial state crown. What is the value of this stone? And the answer may safely be given that it is priceless. For no amount of money can buy it. It is indeed one of the most famous gemstones in the world from one of the most famous gem collections. Whether the cursed objects shown this evening are of myth, urban legend, or fantastical paranormal occurrences is for you to decide. I hope I haven't left you eyeballing your shelves and contemplating your latest thrift shop purchase. But if I did, get in touch. Tell us about your possessed possession, and maybe we'll feature it right here on Haunted Objects.
Thank you for listening to Haunted Objects, brought to you by Resurrection Films. Hosted by Evan O'Hare and produced by Shawnee Elise Cook. Directed and edited by Jason D. Morris. Written by Carly Street, Mark Francisco, and Jason D. Morris. Co-produced by Troy L. Foreman and Jason Hewlett. Executive produced by Resurrection Films and Berg Garabedian. Haunted Objects was originally aired on the Paranormal Network for Joe Blow Media Inc.